loss of more than €1 million, and the case of the late Mr Serge Dassault. How did Magister Sabine Nkolo Atangana know that her managers in the accounting and finance department of Axa France were knowingly, and not mistakenly, committing fraud? To write off a loss of more than €1 million, you needed the approval of the accounts director. The problem was that it was not Magister Sabine Nkolo Atangana who was going to present the file to the accounts director, but her managers. But each time, much to her surprise, her managers went and then happily came back to tell her that the accounts director had validated the legal information and therefore the regularisation or cancellation through account 6003, which was of course only a loss account. Her plan was to complete her master's degree so that she could go on to do her doctorate. So do you think it was a piece of cake to fight with a whole finance department that obviously had the support of the lawyers and the accounting director? We like to think she's Superwoman. But after a while, you're simply exhausted. And just so there's no confusion, no one went to see the accounting director or the lawyers about the €1.3 million contract of the late Mr Serge Dassault. They didn't even make any comment to her, leaving her to regularize it without incurring the slightest loss. And then she had confirmation that they were guilty of bad faith to the infinite. It's a pity, then, that not all the clients in her portfolio had the same name or the same status as the late Mr Serge Dassault, whom she can only thank from the bottom of her heart, because it's thanks to his credit that she can say, with infinitely little risk of being wrong, that these people knew perfectly well what they were doing right from the first day of her contract. With database and the Riimex matrix, your risks are your opportunities. He was a human being who seemed to be the weakest link in a more dangerous chain, and I was afraid of being used against him. I remember one day advising him to get in touch with a training center because he had told me that he really wanted the opportunity to teach in his life. I hoped he would find what he wanted there, maybe even a woman, and go away. But he never did, I suppose, because he was too busy to carry out the orders he was given. Database, page 142. Am I resolving the risk? Am I not resolving the risk? With database and the Riimex matrix, your risks are definitely your opportunities. Please contact us at infos@riimexgroup.com or visit us at www.riimexgroup-database.com.